welcome to SheWolfMom. This is part 2 of my big pantry / washroom declutter. If you have not gotten caught up with part 1, I will go ahead and link it down below in the description box, and I will also link it here in a card. This room is a pantry / washroom combo. We worked on the pantry side in my last video, and so today I am going to be working on the laundry side. I'm also going to be stepping into the kitchen and doing a little bit of organization in there because clearing off the counter requires that I do some type of organization, and so you will be seeing that a little later in this video. What I'm working on now is emptying out the lower shelf of this cabinet. I had already worked on the top half in my prior video. This shelf here housed all of our laundry detergents, trash bags, sponges, things like that. The plan is to put a lot of these items into the drawer of the pedestals. We bought pedestals about a year after we purchased our washer and dryer. I initially thought I wanted to use the top part of the washer and the dryer as extra counter space. I quickly realized that it just became a catch-all space, and it was always a big disaster. And so adding in the pedestals just made a lot more sense because I don't want to use this area as a counter. Also, too, having to bend when doing laundry was just not something that we were fans of. We both have back problems, and so having the pedestals has been a really great addition. Thank you so much for being here today. I really do appreciate your love and support. Please leave a comment down below and let me know what you are up to.
We keep on telling lies. That is how we stay alive. So you know that I don't mind about what is wrong and what is right. We keep moving in different rhythms. Still I know what you feel. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try.
So this is everything that I am not going to be putting down in these bottom drawers, and that is because they are too tall and I would have to lay them on their side, and I'm afraid that if I lay them on their side, then the contents inside is just going to drip out. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in the shelving on the cabinets above the washer and dryer. So it's a lot less that I'll be putting up there. And then I went to the garage and I pulled out all of our paper goods, bath tissue, storage containers, paper plates, paper towels. All of that is going to go up here on the top. So that is what I'm going to be working on next, and then hopefully I can start emptying out this counter right here. This is also going to go up top in the back. I need to get some containers from inside of the garage, wash them, and get some of these food items put into the containers. So this here is everything that's going to be going in this cabinet, and that is all empty. What a little organization can do for you.
Can I play music?
Yeah.
Alexa, play my favorites.
Shuffling the playlist favorites and similar tracks on Amazon Music.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed.
I was trying to repurpose an old basket that would fit these items in perfectly. I know I have a lot of sponges. In a prior video, someone told me that I had too many sponges and that I should declutter them. But honestly, I love having a stock of sponges. That way I can just go in there and grab them when I need them. My husband is actually the one that bought me all of these sponges as a Christmas gift. And so I do like them, and I thought this basket worked out perfectly. It's nice and organized, and it's easy access to grab them from the drawer whenever they are needed. I'm really excited about the next part of this video because I am going to be organizing all of my paper goods. I'm taking everything out of the plastic wrappers. Those are not going to be needed, especially because they are inside in a clean and safe space. In the garage, I definitely left things in the plastic just to kind of keep it critter free, if you know what I mean. But I'm so glad that I am going to have a space for them inside. I can definitely tell you that figuring out how I need to get organized in this house has taken me some time. I've really had to fill out the spaces, live with them, organize them once, organize them twice, and hopefully third time is the charm. But I'm really feeling good about the organization projects that I've been working on lately, especially after I cleaned out the garage, because I know that everything is unpacked now and I know what I'm working with. But it's definitely taken me some time, and I'm actually really glad that we've put off renovating anything in the home because my plans for renovations have changed, and this is based upon the space that I see we need, the proper ways to use these spaces, and that's not something that I knew when I moved here 2 years back. I thought I knew, but I know a lot more now. So I'm definitely, like I said, glad that we haven't made any big changes. I know that those changes are going to come our way, and I'm not even going to say when anymore because I don't want to disappoint myself, but hopefully, you know, in the next year or two. But for now, just staying organized with the space that I do have is really important because I've noticed that the space in this home triggers me. It's very triggering not to have enough space. I keep having to rewire my brain and be positive and tell myself constantly that this is going to work out, that it's all going to come together at some point. But sometimes that optimism runs out, and this is just me being real and honest. And I think that that happened on this day. I was completely done and over it. And as much as I decluttered and tried to make space and tried to reorganize, I just felt like it wasn't enough. I also have to remind myself that I must be kinder to myself. I need to give myself a little bit of grace. I did make some big strides in the right direction, and even though I couldn't see it in the moment, when I was able to de-stress and come back to my normal senses, I could definitely feel a calmer vibe in the kitchen area. So I know that whatever it is I am doing is working. I really just need to be patient with myself. So that's just a little bit of how I've been feeling. I am not complaining. I am just being real, open, and honest with you. And that is something that I strive to do here on my channel. I am not going to sugarcoat the situation because there is no reason to. There's definitely someone else out there who is in a similar situation that needs to hear that they are not alone.
I'm holding on, if almost gone. Someday I know I'll finally make it through the gates. Just have to wait. You whisper to me, there's no maybe. There's only time for dreams even greater. I hear the call, and I close my eyes to see even clearer. I see it all. I know that we can go higher if we keep our faith, if we keep our faith. Sometimes I'm like a whisper in a riot, but I grow stronger, keep believing in me. Say you're believing in me. You're believing in me. Say you're believing in me.
What I figured I'd do was put the appliances that I use most often in this cabinet here. That way they are easy access for me to grab. I don't like having things out on the counter, so that kind of remedies that for me. I'm also moving the coffee cups over to this top shelf here. The coffee cups are not something that we're using on a daily basis. The kids don't normally go for coffee cups, and so I figured that'd be a better place for them. I wanted to share this clip with you. Keep watching. My camera fell over. The kitchen was a little chaotic and my husband accidentally bumped the tripod over, and down went my brand new camera, which is very small and dainty, and so I was really scared that it might have been ruined. For a second there, we did think that it was ruined, but no, everything is fine. As you can see, I just continued recording and just tried to brush that off.
You make me nervous. I think I might be hooked on you. All of the things you said to me, it seems like you like me too. We can take it slow, make sure we do this right.
How often do you declutter your kitchen? I can honestly say that I never used to declutter my kitchen before my big move. I just collected things and I carried them from house to house with each of my moves, and it wasn't until I moved here and I was forced to downsize that I've been decluttering and reorganizing on a regular basis. And I can honestly say that this is something I'm going to be practicing for the rest of my life. So this is what the behind the scenes looks like, and this is why I was so triggered, because it just seemed like it was not getting better, only worse. I now have a coffee cart, so what I'm going to try and do is get all of my coffee related items organized into the cart. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet. I'm doing research, but I will definitely share that with you when the day comes. I still have not ordered my spice rack organizer for the pantry, so I do have some spices out on the counter. As soon as I order that, I promise that is something that I'm going to be sharing with you. There's still so much organizing to do, and I promise I'm going to bring you along.
Wanna be free of this heart, yeah. Wanna feel your arms around me. I need you more, need you here, more than I would like to admit. Let's forget about tomorrow, yeah. Should I hide away forever? Should I close my eyes and never again hold you tight, call you mine, think about you every time I remember that it's over, yeah.
Okay friends, we are getting close to the end of this video, and I cannot tell you how glad I am that this is said and done. It really tested me. It was probably one of my harder declutter projects that I've worked on in a while. I really do hope that this gives you motivation to keep going. If you are in a similar situation, you are not alone, and that is why I share videos like this and share my true feelings with you, because that is the one thing that I want you to know, and we can get through this together. If you are not subscribed, please consider subscribing. It would mean the world to me. To all of my SheWolfies, thank you so much for coming back time and time again to motivate me to keep going forward. I really do appreciate and love you all immensely. I will see you in the next one. Hugs!